Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Black Talent TV's Look Who Is Next. Of course, you guys know I'm your hostess with the mostest, Miss Simone Jackson, here to bring you guys another great episode of Look Who's Next, a great podcast where we have engaging conversation with influential guests in the entertainment industry and so forth. I'm actually really excited to be interviewing our two next ladies. They have started a powerful campaign that is really revolutionary for Black women, and I'm beyond excited. They have been on my radar for quite some time, so I'm excited to be talking with them, to be talking about this project and just how important and empowering it is for Black women. Please welcome you guys, Victory and Tori. Hi, ladies.
Hi. How are you?
Doing wonderful. How are you guys?
We're good. Getting ready for the holidays. How about yourself?
The same here. But before I get ready, like I said, I'm super excited to be talking to you guys. I'm excited to be talking about the Colored Girl campaign. Like I said, is a really great, empowering, revolutionary thing for young Black women and girls. So I am just so excited to have you guys on here, and I appreciate you guys taking your time.
Sure.
No, of course. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. So I'm going to fire the first question to you guys. Of course, you guys can both answer however you see wish. But as I'm going to start, what inspired this incredible Colored Girl campaign?
So the Colored Girl is funny. So first of all, Tori and I met on Instagram about 5 years ago through mutual admiration, and then we became fast friends online. And then I was living in New Jersey at the time, right outside of New York, and she was living in Texas. She decided that she wanted to move to New York, and I was just like, okay, do it. I'm very much like that friend that will just kind of say, like, reckless abandon, do it. So she moved to New York. We became like super, super close. And then one winter we got snowed in. This was about 2.5 years ago. We got snowed in my apartment, and we started having this really deep conversation saying that we wanted to like combine forces and do something creative and fun online, but that was also for us, for our community, for women of color, specifically Black women. And the conversation started with, well, who are we? So it was more so about our identity and kind of the conversations we wanted to bring to the forefront to showcase different inequities and different issues in our community, especially as it deals with people of color, women of color, and more specifically Black women. So that first campaign was very much inspired by debunking the myth about colorism. It went super viral. It was picked up by Essence Magazine, and also Fashion Bomb Daily ran it. And we've been kind of hitting the ground running ever since, and our platform is built on service and storytelling and kind of just uniting, empowering, and uplifting women of color worldwide.
Yes, and that's one of the reasons why I loved it. I felt a strong sense of community, and it's so nice to see, with the Colored Girl campaign, you feel a sense of, family, where you can connect and you can really reach out, and then you just feel this really strong connection and a support, and that is why I love it. And that's why I definitely had to get you two ladies on here. What has been the reaction since you guys started this campaign?
Well, the reaction has been honestly amazing. When we first came up with the name, we thought that there would be more pushback, but to kind of give you reason as to why we called it the Colored Girl, was we wanted to take something that has such a negative meaning to our community and in our history and reclaim it and make it something that we could celebrate and see as positive, because you only can allow something to harm you if you allow it to have power over you. And so that was the meaning behind it. And surprisingly, when the campaign came out, people were so supportive. People were reaching out. We had 80-year-old women reaching out saying, oh my God, it took this campaign for me to truly accept myself and love myself. And with Victory and I being 30 and 40, we were in that moment, that just showed us that we're all women at the core, and we all struggle with things and we all go through things. And it takes having a conversation for us to see that we're not alone in it. And so, yeah, it went from a passion project to now a full-blown company. And it's because of our community who has been rocking with us from the very beginning as to why we're able to be entrepreneurs and continue pushing our mission daily.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness. I love that. 80-year-old women were reaching out. That just shows what a powerful, campaign, and what a powerful community you guys created. And
Oh,
it's
thank you so
just,
much.
yeah.
Yeah, we like to think that the community was already there. We just created the content and facilitated an opportunity for us to be represented and have these conversations in a different way and
Hmm.
include them. So we like to think that they were already there. We just had to figure out a way to engage them.
Yeah, and absolutely. And it just seems, ever since you guys started it, yeah, you guys, the reaction, like I just said, it's people are finding this connection and they're finding, with this campaign that, yes, I'm gonna be like you said, the woman said I didn't love myself until I found this campaign, and that's the message I was getting. I was like, okay, these women are celebrating not only womanhood but our blackness and our uniqueness and what makes us great and beautiful and just all of this. And it's like, yes, finally something from that. So I completely love it. But to go on, why is it, if you can tell here everyone here at Black Talent TV, why is the Color Girl campaign so important?
Well, this is Victory. I think it's needed because in a world where everything is, driven by lack, like all the messages we receive are messages of we're not good enough and there's not enough and it's competitive and it's a scarcity mindset. We need to debunk that myth because that's not true. So there's a few things within that. It's like, first of all, abundance is all around us and it's our natural birthright. Secondly, we're all different colors and cultures. That shouldn't be a divisive thing. It should be celebrated. The differences are just differences. A thing is not a thing. It's not, a thing is just a thing. It's not what's said about the thing. So me being brown skin or somebody being light skin or me being black versus somebody being white shouldn't be a negative thing. It should just be a difference that's just noticed and accepted and moved on, or either celebrated or we talk about those differences. So there's a few different layers, but also too, just to represent, and I'll let Tori take it after this, to represent Black women in mainstream media. At the end of the day, most of the world is brown, but in different facets of the world, we're underrepresented, we're marginalized, we're mistreated, we're misrepresented, or we don't really exist unless they're doing corporate box ticking, which we're highly against. So we just thought we need to make something amazing that feels great and promotes self-love and communal love for us and with us that goes through us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree with all of that.
She's like, I agree with all of that.
We're aligned.
Well, yeah, this is why you guys work so well together, because yes, you guys both have the same vision. Yeah, and I completely agree with you though. It shouldn't be a negative. It just should be a difference that should be accepted, move on, and that's it. It shouldn't be a negative thing, and it's important to have that type of conversation. So I'm really glad this campaign is like, hey, everyone's different, but that's not a negative thing. Let's just accept that and just embrace it and, let that be a thing, like you said. So
yeah, and also love ourselves as well. Like everybody deserves love, and the love starts with yourself. And we're not any less worthy of love because we don't look like somebody's definition of what they think is beautiful. Like that's crazy.
Absolutely. Oh, I love that. Absolutely. I completely agree to that one. Ladies, just for the next question, for the new people who are going to come out and check out the Color Girl campaign, for those who haven't, what kind of message do you hope they take when they check out the Color Girl campaign? With like for instance, our Black Talent TV audience, what do you hope the message they take when they check out the Color Girl campaign?
I would say that the sole purpose of our campaigns is for you to come see it and then feel that you're enough and that you don't need to change who you are. Like if you want to become a better version of yourself, that's perfectly fine. But to feel as if, like Victory said, that you lack anything or that you're not good enough is false and something that society has been trying to teach us for years. And so our campaigns is just to celebrate what's naturally amazing about us as Black women. And so our sole purpose is for you to feel that you're enough just as you are, and that we all should come together and be more collaborative as opposed to a competitive mindset, because we all can win if we come together. Because at the end of the day, there's more Black and brown people in the world. And so if we actually stuck together and came together, we could be a lot more powerful than we are today.
Yeah, amen to that.
Amen.
Yeah.
Absolutely. What were you going to say?
I was saying I just agree with that. And then I'm actually really excited because we've managed to take our campaigns off of digital platform and kind of breathe life into them in a 3D in real life experience in the form of our women's retreat, which happens every year. We just actually launched it this year. It was the first inaugural one, and the next one is next spring in South Africa. And it's basically an in-person version of everything that we're talking about right now. Sisterhood, self-love, championing each other, being a resource for each other, being of service to self, others, and community, and just kind of building out that global tribe of sisters that is just here to really support each other, love ourselves, and just make the world a better place.
I love it. That sounds amazing. And I definitely highly encourage the Black Talent TV audience to definitely check out the Color Girl campaign. It is empowering, it's inspiring, it's powerful, and you just feel a great connection with the content that's brought up. So make sure you guys definitely do that. But speaking of which, ladies, can you tell the Black Talent TV audience where they can go to follow you guys and your guys' work?
Yeah, so you could find us on our website at www.thecoloredgirl.com, as well as on Instagram at the.coloredgirl. And our Imara retreat, which Victory just spoke about, is Imara, IMARA.retreat. And if anyone ever wants to DM us or email us, we always respond because we love our community. And like we said, without you all, we wouldn't be where we're at. So we will always have that personal touch.
Awesome. Make sure you guys definitely follow them and make sure you guys keep up with them, especially the retreat. That sounds amazing. And make sure you guys definitely check out the Color Girl campaign. I'm going to stress that one more time just because it's so amazing. Make sure you guys definitely check that out. So ladies, can you tell us what future projects are you guys involved with that you guys can give a little dish to Black Talent TV about?
Sorry, can you repeat that for me?
You guys' next future projects that you guys are involved with that you guys can just get a little dish to Black Talent TV about.
Okay, well, I'll start, but right now we're heavily into the planning of Imara, which again is our next retreat, which is in spring. It's the last week in March 24th through the 31st, and it's actually in Johannesburg in the Cradle of Humankind in South Africa, which is a really significant location because it's where the first human remains were unearthed, who happened to be a Black woman. So it's the cradle of civilization where it all started. It started with us, so we're taking the colored girl back to the root. Not even roots, the root. That is like...
I love it. She said not the root.
The root. It's one root, girl, one root. So we're taking it back to the root, going back to the motherland because it's so magical. There's just something so magical about being on the continent. We actually just, we can't really talk too much about it, but we have some exciting partnerships on the horizon that we're solidifying also to do some events in the States and also further on the continent. So we're expanding and we're going to be a lot more visible in 2019 and beyond. And I'm not sure if Tori wants to add anything.
Yeah, and lastly to that, we're building out a tech platform. I can't say too much about it, but it'll definitely be a space that our community can come, and it's a safe space online where we could talk about any and everything that has to pertain to women of color, from professional to personal growth. And so we're super excited about that as well.
Yes.
Oh, that sounds amazing. I'm super excited for you ladies. I definitely hope to see more of everything you guys, especially in 2019. I definitely will be keeping up, and I'm pretty sure Black Talent TV will be keeping up with you guys as well as more information comes out with you guys' retreat and everything. So, and the tech, I'm really excited. Just getting to our final few questions here, ladies. Any advice you want to give to young Black women out there that are aspiring just kind of to be where you guys are now?
There's a few things I would say, but I'll let Tori go first.
So I would say to take that jump, to have faith, to just go ahead if there is an idea that you have, or if there's if there's something that you're kind of sitting on and you're trying to figure out if you should do it, or you have doubt in your ear, just do it. All it takes is starting. And once you start, you'll realize that, yes, it's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, it's the most rewarding thing to know that you created something that truly came from your heart. Also, like I said earlier, that you're enough. as you are. And what I would just say to younger girls is enjoy the journey. Don't grow up too fast, because everything that you learn through this journey will prepare you to be the amazing woman that you'll become.
Yes, to
Love
all
it.
of that.
Love
Yes.
it.
Oh my God, I want to clap for that too. So yeah, just to piggyback on that, I would say love yourself and believe in yourself, because everything that Tori just said starts with that. And it's like nobody really teaches us that. So just sit with yourself, get to know what you like. Start there. What do you like? What does your heart tell you? What is this? What does your mind and soul tell you when you're quiet and by yourself? Start with those things. Build on that. Get to know yourself. Be your own best friend. And then when you believe in yourself, you'll be able to figure out what your passions are. You'll be able to take those small, tiny leaps that will lead to greater bounds, and you'll be able to build things, like she said, one small goal at a time. You have to take it in small doses. You can't try to, do everything at one time. So I think that's part of the thing is also, honor the process and don't be obsessed with the progress, because that's part of the problem, I think, with society today is like, we're so progress driven. Everybody wants to see the end result. It's all about the process. The process is the journey, and that's the most important thing.
Yes. Say it louder for the people in the back. Yes. Just in case they didn't hear. Yes. I say the same thing. You guys, it's about the process.
It really is, though.
The process is more important. The progress will come, but if you don't have that process in line, in check, you're not going to get progress. It's just how it goes.
The biggest changes and the biggest bounds, gains, changes, or learning lessons, anything like that, comes from the smallest adjustments and the smallest aha moments and the quiet. Like, it comes from those tiny, detailed, like almost moments that you would overlook. That's where you find like those nuggets of like amazingness.
Yeah. And I would also just cap that off with, there's no such thing as limits. Limits are made up in your mind and used as tools to keep you, back. So once you begin to realize that you can do any and everything that you want to do, as long as it's for the greater good of humanity and life, do it. And just let go of the notion of I can't and what ifs. And I'm telling you, just take that jump. And me and Victor always say we jump and build the parachute as we're falling down.
Right. Yeah, we have that in common.
She's like, yeah, we have that in common.
We do, because we're completely different as women, but on a creative flow and on a no fear factor, or fear is fuel rather, we both have that in common. So that's kind of how we work really well together, because we both kind of approach everything with reckless abandon. Like when most people are saying why, we're saying why not.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I love that. It's not why, it's why not? I mean, why not? So yeah, I completely agree with that one. Yes, I love it, ladies. I love it. I really do love the energy, love the vibe.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Coming up with, guys, a final question, and this is something that just give a minute to think about. But ever since you guys started the Color Girl campaign, what has been some of the most rewarding moments for you guys?
Ooh. I would say for me, and then Victory can answer. For me, the most rewarding thing is shifting perspective and being able to tell women's stories who may not feel that they have a voice or may not be able to speak up for themselves. So being able to utilize our platform to really change conversation and make that tangible change in our community, as well as being able to sit in boardrooms and talk to people in these corporations and be that voice, to me is one of the most rewarding things.
Yeah, this for me, I think as well, it's runs similar, intersects with that. It's really this tangible empowerment piece of how these women are actually changed through these small things that we're doing every day that then culminate in bigger, impact. That is the most rewarding thing, is seeing somebody say, oh, you know what, you made me go natural, or I wanted to shave my head and I couldn't, and then I saw you do it, or I saw your campaign and now I'm not ashamed of my skin tone. Like that kind of thing. It's like we're already powerful. We just have to reclaim it. We just have to remember who we really are. Us helping women do that and really walk in their full power and own their truth is definitely the most rewarding thing for me.
Yes, I love it. Amen to that, ladies. I
Thank you.
completely agree to every. Yes, I love it. I do. Like I said, I really love the message that the Color Girl campaign gives out, and I love the content, and I just love that, like you guys said, you guys are, giving voices and to women who feel like they didn't have a voice or felt like their voice didn't matter. So you guys are bringing them together, and you guys are doing amazing things, and I just appreciate you both for it.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. We appreciate it as
Absolutely.
well. Like platforms like this are needed so people can, get information and be connected and hear and feel like, they have somebody to connect with even if they feel alone. You're never alone.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And this is why we started apps connections like this, because it's important. So
Mm-hmm.
all voices and all stories need to be told. So I'm glad we got, platforms like this, platforms like the Color Girls. Yes, they are needed and they are mattered. And I'm glad we got, women who are starting these campaigns and starting these, you know, starting platforms like this so we can give other people a voice and chances, to give their stories. So
Mm-hmm.
again, totally appreciate what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Ladies, it has been an absolute pleasure to talk to both of you. You guys definitely have a clear direction, and I cannot wait to see more of the Cuddle campaign. Like I said, I've been checking out the website quite daily, so I'll be continuing to do that, more, and I just cannot wait to see where you guys go next with it.
Thank you. And thank you so much for having us. We truly appreciate your time and allowing us to have our platform on yours.
Of course, of course. This is what we do. Women support women. We definitely have to support each other. So we're all about supporting here at Black Talent TV. So number love here, guys. Number love here. So I definitely want to thank our ladies, Victory and Tori, for speaking as the founders of the Color Girl. Make sure you guys check out the website. It is absolutely incredible. And make sure you guys check out more of the retreat when they have more information coming forth and everything else. And make sure you guys follow Victory and Tori. They are two amazing young women who are just changing this game and just really making a statement with their platform. And I could not be more thankful and grateful. They are definitely two women to look up to. So I appreciate them, and I definitely appreciate them for giving their thoughts.
Thank you so much again. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Of course. You guys know my name is Simone Jackson. I'm the hostess with the mostest. I want to thank our guests again. Also, if you guys want to just, interview with me or advertise with Black Talent TV, make sure you guys hit us up at info@blacktalenttv.com. We always love to hear from folks. Always want to talk to you guys. So make sure you guys hit us up and make sure you guys check out our episodes and our next episodes coming up. So, but until then, our great audience, my name is Simone. I want to give our thanks to Victory and Tori one more time. And I just want to thank everybody for listening in. Until a next great episode of Look Who's Next. Mwah! I will see all you beautiful folks soon. Bye. All right.